It's time to get serious about fall, y'all. Not because it's cool outside, it probably isn't where you are, but you know what? It's coming fast on the calendar, and the brands we love are starting to roll out their new fall lines. If you have holes in your wardrobe, now is definitely the time to be planning ahead. So what we want to do today is talk about the 10 fall wardrobe essentials you'll need for a polished casual wardrobe. So the reason I say polished casual is really a lifestyle. It's not a fashion word, right? But most of us do think we have kind of a casual lifestyle. I know so many of my readers and my viewers here at YouTube tell me that you spend your days volunteering or with grandkids. Maybe you work from home like I do. Maybe you volunteer in the community. You do a lot of traveling, those sorts of things. You want to look polished, you want to look pulled together, but you're not necessarily going to work anymore. This is not your work fall wardrobe essentials. We could do that some other time if you're interested, but today this is really just for your casual lifestyle. Hello and welcome to Dress for My Day. My name is Kay and I'm so glad that you're here. I show up here every Wednesday to inspire women just like me who are over 50, I'm 62, to get dressed for our day in a way that feels authentic to who we are, but is also a little bit stylish, a little put together so that we keep showing up really well in the world around us. So today I am going to run through 10 pieces that I think the most stylish women know that these are the ones you lean into. These are those essential things. They may not be the most exciting things in your wardrobe. In fact, they're probably not. But these are the things that everything else hinges on. If you don't have these, you're going to struggle to put together outfits. You're going to stand in front of that full closet, that overflowing closet, and think, I can't put an outfit together. But I think we're going to solve that problem today with these 10 essentials. Everything that I'm showing is either going to pop up over here in some little links for YouTube, or I'll give you links down below in the description box. By the way, if those links get in your way, you don't like them, they cover my shoes, I get it. All you have to do is click on those three little dots. I think they're usually in the upper right-hand corner of the little links over here. And just click on that, and then you can dismiss that link if you'd like to. Those YouTube links are also right under the video so that you can shop through there really easily. And when you click on those links, the video actually goes with you to the store so you can keep watching while you're shopping. So that's a really cool little thing to do. All right, we're going to get going because I want to run through all of these. Now, before I do, one quick thing. I am going to be talking about the items, the 10 items that I think you need in your closet. And yes, I am going to describe each of the items that I'm showing you, but I'm not going to do a lot of talking about the outfits. In fact, I'm trying to show everything once. And so most everything I'm going to be talking about, you are going to see just once, maybe twice. Let me know in the comments below if you would like to see another video where I style all these things differently and I really talk through those outfit formulas and what I've done. I would be glad to do that. Let's get going on that #1 fall wardrobe essential. Yes, you guessed it. You gotta have some great denim. But here's the caveat on denim. I think the fall wardrobe essential you need is a great pair of blue jeans that you are actually going to wear. So they don't have to be the most trending silhouette. They don't have to be wide leg jeans. Now, all three of the ones I'm going to show you today are wide leg jeans because that's what I love. That's what I'm going to wear. And so these are some of my favorites. Well, I've shown you one. Actually, it's not one of my favorites, but I think it may be one of yours. So I'm going to tell you about it. But what I really want you to know is you need, I would say, 2 good pairs of jeans that are a little different from each other, maybe one straight leg pair, one wide leg pair, something like that, that you can absolutely love wearing. You know, this year dark wash is really on trend. So this first pair of jeans I'm showing you, they're actually from J. Jill. This is their wide leg jean. It is a mid-rise, so it is not the best fit for me. I really do much better with a nice high rise of at least 11 inches. This one is definitely below that, but I know so many of my viewers do appreciate a mid-rise jean. And so this is a great jean. It really is. It has some nice stretch. It's a dark wash. It fits true to size. I think really almost everything I'm showing today fits true to size. It's just a great jean, really feels good on me, except it's just a little lower and it feels a little uncomfortable in that way. But I can highly recommend this jean. I am wearing my true to size in it and I love it. Another really good option though I want to show you is this one from J. Crew, and this is their trouser jean. It's coming in several washes and it has run true to size on me here too. I'm wearing a 30 and yet I wore a 10 in the J. Jill jean. So this J. Crew jean is a full length trouser jean. Really, it's just a wide leg jean with a high rise, which I really appreciate. So it's a medium wash. It's not the on-trend dark wash, but you know, I kind of want to have a pair of dark wash jeans and a pair of mid-wash jeans because to me, they serve different needs in my closet, and you absolutely can make that mid-wash jean look really polished and on-trend too. I'm going to talk more about what I'm showing those jeans with, of course, as we go. Those are also wardrobe essentials, so just hang with me. The third pair of jeans I want you to see, I think I may have shown here before, are my Paige Anessas. Now these are, of course, a premium denim, and they're going to be a higher price than the other two. The other two you tend to find on sale off and on. I actually bought these in the Nordstrom anniversary sale when they were 30% off. So they do go on sale. This is a really nice dark wash. I'm not sure if this one is still available, but they do have another equally beautiful dark wash. The Paige Anessa to me works true to size. Sometimes you have to size up depending on if that particular wash has a lot of stretch in it or not. So if you'll just read on the website, it'll tell you this one does fit true to size, and it's a little bit longer than the other two jeans I've shown. Now you, of course, when you're thinking about your jeans, you also want to think about the shoes you're going to wear them with. More on shoes in just a bit, but definitely think, do I want straight leg jeans? Do I want ankle length? You know, what is your climate? How long are you going to be wearing these into the winter and everything? But I recommend that for that first essential, 2 pairs of denim that look a little different, maybe 2 different silhouettes, maybe 2 different washes, that you will actually enjoy wearing for your everyday life this fall. The second essential you need is a good t-shirt or two, and you probably have some t-shirts in your closet. I know I do, but the t-shirt I want to show you today is a very polished t-shirt. Now you can notice here that it is actually fitting pretty close to my body. It is not just skimming my body. I would say it's not hugging my body, but it is definitely sitting on my body. This is a t-shirt I would not wear by itself. I'll only wear it with a cardigan over it, or a blazer, or a jacket of some kind, or maybe even a sweater over it, you know, with just the collar peeking out. But this is a very polished t-shirt. It is very finely ribbed, and it has a beautiful little seam down the back, which is just a nice little detail. But of course, like I said, I probably won't be showing that. But it fits beautifully under a blazer or a jacket or even a cardigan, and it's just going to look a little bit more polished. The neckline just lays really beautifully, and it does come in other colors, including, I think, gray and navy and black and maybe some other ones too. So if you already have all the other t-shirts, you've just, you know, got those coming out of your drawers, but you don't have one that's a little polished, this is the kind of t-shirt that is actually going to make your outfit, your casual outfits, look more polished. So for this, I did go with my true size medium. I tried on the large and it was just kind of hanging on me, so you lose the polish when you do that. So if you'll look at the website, you'll notice that the model, hers is just as snug as mine is. And like I said, probably if I were tiny, or had abs, you know, fab abs, then I would wear it by itself. But because I don't, I will probably only be wearing it under a jacket, but it is still definitely an investment that I think is worth it. Along those same lines though, the third wardrobe essential you want are just elevated, slim fitting knits. And I kind of think maybe 1 or 2 of these. This is that top that you might not wear all the time, but if you don't have it in your closet, when push comes to shove, you're going to regret it, or you're going to like get frustrated. because this is that piece that is so perfect under a blazer, under a cardigan, under a different kind of jacket. This is the kind of piece also that you especially need with those fuller trousers, with that fuller skirt, with those wide leg denim. They just really help pull certain looks together. So you won't be wearing this every day, but you're going to, really wish you had it if you don't have it. So this first one I'm showing is one from Madewell. It's just a nice, lightweight, full of stretch. I love the ribbing, the little scalloped details around the sleeves and around the hemline here. It has a nice neckline. It does button all the way, except the very bottom does not button, so that's kind of left undone. So I like it unbuttoned at the top, but you could actually even wear it buttoned up, maybe with a scarf over it or something. And I think it probably does come in other colors, but I love this just really nice ivory is perfect for the fall. But similarly, this one is from J. Jill. It is just a polo shirt, but it's a nice sweater. It's very lightweight though. This is that Donegal type sweater, fabric, beautiful knit. I think it does come in a brown maybe, and maybe another color as well. And it just lays beautifully. So what these are going to have in common is a really nice drape that skims your body, doesn't hug your body, but does skim your body, and it will give you that slimmer proportion up top when you have a fuller one down below, and you're going to find that it is really essential. And here is one exception. I did size down in this shirt to a small for a really nice fit, so I would probably size down in this polo. Our fourth wardrobe essential for fall, I still stand by. For years, my mom told me the importance of having a button-up shirt in my closet, and I just balked at it. I would try them, I would buy them, I did not like them. They felt stiff, they felt yucky, they just did not feel good on me. But guess what? Brands have gotten so much better at making button-up shirts. They have become such a viral part of a woman's wardrobe, and truly they are one of the easiest ways to elevate your outfits. This button-up shirt adds some polish, it adds structure, the color adds structure, it's crisp, it's white or ivory, or you can also of course go in a chambray or denim. But this shirt is, I just think it is so key if you really want to look pulled together and polished during the fall. Now look, it's not just a matter of tucking it in your jeans and belting it. You certainly can do that, as you have seen me do with one pair of jeans, but there are other ways you can do this. Let's talk through these shirts though. One of my absolute favorite button-up shirts, and I have probably 10 of them at this point, so I went from hating them to loving them, but this is one of my favorites. I decided to pick my very favorites to share with you, and I love this one by Spanx. Boy, Spanx has got it right. They come in a full breadth of sizes. I do believe they come in petites and talls maybe too. I know they come in plus sizes. They have that button, down between the breasts just right. This shirt has a lot of stretch in it, but this is an oversized shirt too, so it has a little volume to it. And of all the shirts I'm showing you, this one has the crispest collar. Did you get the crispest collar? So if you like a collar that pops up in the back, this one does it really nicely. The other one doesn't do it so much, but this one definitely does. I've shown this shirt under an orange vest, and I can give you a link to that vest too. It is a winner. It comes in some other great colors, and it fits true to size over the button-up shirt. So you got plenty of room in there. And I just think that's a great way to wear a button-up shirt, among others, of course. By the way, in this Spanx shirt, it does run true to size. I am wearing my usual medium. The second shirt I want to show you is a surprising new favorite, and it is from J. Jill. I have actually worn my usual medium here. I usually size down at J. Jill to a small, but here I wanted that nice oversized fit, so I went with the medium here. It does have some nice stretch in it, very similar to the Spanx shirt. Now the collar is a little smaller, and it does not pop up really nicely to me when you're wearing it. I've got it popped up here because I like to hang my shirts like this on the hanger generally, just to keep them nice and crisp. But it does have some nice stretch in the sleeves, some nice stretch in the body. It does have darts, as does the Spanx shirt. So it gives you a little bit of shape, a little tailored look, but it's still nicely oversized. It is so silky soft. It just feels really good. I did not check the fabric content. You can do that on the website when you go to look at it, but just a really nice shirt. And here I've just worn it over those J. Jill jeans and with a scarf, as you can see. Such a sharp way to wear your white button-up shirt. But if white or ivory is just not your thing or so, you know what, you can go with a denim or a chambray shirt. Now this is also from J. Jill, and I did go with a medium in this too. This shirt feels like real, true, I guess, cotton, and I don't think it has any stretch in it. But oh my goodness, it feels great on, feels really good, true to size, a little bit of fullness in the sleeves, which I really appreciate. Just such a nice workhorse in your closet, because this year, like the last couple of years, denim on denim is very on trend. Wearing this with a pair of the jeans, whether it's in the same tone, you could kind of match it for that Canadian tuxedo look, or you can contrast. You could wear this, kind of a middle wash shirt with a dark wash jean, and it would look really sharp that way too, especially if you added a belt, maybe put a shirt on under a t-shirt underneath or a scarf or something. So a lot of possibilities. You can certainly wear this unbuttoned over a t-shirt or tank also. This would be a real workhorse in your closet. Our fifth wardrobe essential is actually an accessory, and that is a belt. Belts, once again, are just so on trend. Really, of course, it's a piece of equipment that we just always need in our wardrobe. But right now, it is very stylish to belt your jeans, belt your trousers, or even belt your blazer, your cardigan, belt a dress. But I definitely recommend that you have at least one good belt that is going to go with most everything in your closet. So here I've picked up a nice textured one from J. Crew. It's an embossed belt. Now this one is actually in a deep burgundy, but it looks brown and it works with my brown things really nicely. So I think it's a good one, but I do have others too, brown. But go with the color that you're planning on wearing a lot of this fall and into winter. You're going to find so many to choose from, but I'll give you a link to the one here, and down below I'll give you a link to a few other belts that I actually love as well. We're on to wardrobe essential number 6 for fall, and that is a pair of trousers. But look, this is not your typical pair of trousers. I mean, it can be, right? If you just love classic trousers, then go for that. If that's a hole in your closet right now and you think, boy, I just need that classic pair of trousers that I could wear on the go to something I need to look a little nice for, then that's definitely the way to go. But like, if you've got that base covered and you're thinking, I hardly wear those anyhow, but I want something that I could wear more for my casual everyday outfits, then I've got some suggestions for you. Suggestion number 1 is the trending drawstring pants. So we've worn those through the spring and the summer in probably things like linen or cotton, but in the fall and probably into the winter, I would like to recommend this beautiful crepe pant. It's a crepette pant from Aritzia. I really like Aritzia. They have some really cool things. In fact, I always feel like I'm not cool enough when I go in there, but they have some just great classics. And this trouser has actually gone viral this year. It's a really nice travel pant, especially if you want to look a little elevated. You don't want to look like you have your pajamas on, but you want to also feel comfortable and look kind of spiffy, then this is a great pant. Now I'm wearing it in a deep chocolate brown. I'm calling it that. I'm not sure that's the color name. I'll give you the color name down below. But I'm wearing it in a really dark brown, and it comes in a lot of other colors too. It actually comes in other fabrics, this particular design does. But for the fall, this is works great because it's just heavy enough to feel, you know, substantial, but it's not going to be hot. It does not wrinkle, it travels beautifully. And let's see, yes, it is not lined, or is it? No, it's not lined, but it does have lined pockets in there. It does have an elasticized waistband with the drawstring. Just a really great pant, and I do believe it comes in different lengths as well. But another great option this fall is a ponte knit pant. Now again, I could give you probably 4 or 5, 6 different options, but I just got in this one from Talbot's this week. And this is a really nice pant. So it fits really kind of like a real trouser. It has a zipper and a hook closure here. It has some little decorative buttons. They do absolutely nothing. They just sit there and look pretty, I guess. It does have pockets here on the side pockets, as well as some little patch pockets on the back. It's a full-length trouser. I believe it comes in quite a few colors, including their indigo. I'm not sure if there are other, like I would say, neutrals. I think there's some real colors, but this is a nice deep brown, and I'm really leaning into brown, I guess, this year, and so I just thought this one looks really sharp, really nice and dark and classy, but this is a great option, and it does run true to size, and of course, they come in petites and plus sizes as well. Our next wardrobe essential for fall is a great jacket or 2. I actually suggest 2, and really I do think we all need that sharp blazer. I know some of you just are not blazer gals, and that's fine. I've got one for you too, but I do love a good blazer, and I just really lean into a nice plaid blazer in the fall. That is just my favorite. Now I have one from Madewell from last year tucked away with my fall things that I'll be pulling out in a few weeks, I'm sure. But meanwhile, I found this really great double-breasted number from J. Crew to share with you. This is a brown mini check, mini plaid here. It really has almost a tinge of burgundy in it. It has a nice ivory in there. There are really just so many good colors. You can wear it with almost anything. It's just so versatile. It is quite oversized, and it does have shoulder pads. So this probably is not for everybody, but the messaging is make sure you have a jacket that elevates your style, your really casual outfit. So you can certainly put this blazer on with just a pair of jeans and that polished t-shirt, a belt, and some little slingback kitten heels, and you have such a polished outfit. It makes it so easy to look polished and pulled together for that casual event. So you want a jacket that is going to bring your outfit up. At the same time, I think it's smart to have another option in your closet. This year we are seeing a lot of jackets with a stand collar. So that's what this one has. It's just your windbreaker. I remember when my dad would wear windbreakers and that's what was in, really. This is just a windbreaker, like your dad's windbreaker. But it does have that fashionable stand collar that you can pop up or you can turn it down. This one is also from Aritzia. It does run true to size for a very oversized look, but this is the look you're going for with this particular jacket. You want it to look a little oversized. It's got a really nice drape. It is very nicely lined, and so it is a substantial jacket. It is not one that you're going to put away at the end of the summer or like within a few weeks of fall. You're going to be wearing this into the early weeks, I would say, of winter. It's very substantial. It does come in some other really nice colors and other plaids, by the way. That is why I have not removed the tag on mine, because I saw another one as I was leaving the store that I thought, I kind of like that one. So it's got some really great opportunities here in this particular jacket. I love that it zips up, and then it just has a couple of snaps at the top and a snap at the bottom. And this elasticized part here is adjustable on the inside of this jacket too. Just a really great jacket. You may not want this one, but you do want a jacket like this that is going to make your outfits very polished, very pulled together, but give you a little bit of a sporty vibe. We are on to wardrobe essential for fall number 8, and that is really just a signature accessory. So it could even be that belt. I mean, that could be it. This year, some other things are really trending, and I've heard that flower or floral brooches are just the thing. Now, I haven't seen a whole lot of them yet. I don't have one to show you. but I just read that this morning that floral brooches are really in. I do know brooches are in. That's really big. So if you have some, pull them out and wear them, enjoy them. You know, your signature accessory could also be just a statement necklace. We are seeing those long pendant necklaces. You can see me wearing one here. Those are really on trend this year. If you wear that over and over, like over sweaters with your button-up shirt, that could be your statement accessory. But you gotta love a scarf, and they are very on trend again this year. This is a beautiful scarf from J. Jill that I'm wearing here. It is predominantly blue. It has some beautiful mauve in it, a little bit of purple, but it also has some brown running through it, so it works so nicely with so many things in my wardrobe. Just find you one or two. You don't have to have buku-doodles of them, just one or two that you enjoy wearing on repeat, and that's how you really set your signature style as you wear your wardrobe. Of course, your fall wardrobe is not complete without some strategic footwear, and that's what we're calling wardrobe essential number 9. You don't just need one pair of shoes, of course, but you need some strategic footwear. What we're talking about there are shoes that are going to work with these things and others in your closet to really elevate and polish those casual looks. So I don't know, I think you need 3 very different shoes to do different things in your wardrobe, different things with your outfits, but of course you're still going to be working with the certain colors that you're wearing on the repeat. So for me, those 3 essential shoes are a loafer. You're going to be seeing me wear these from M. Jimmy, and I do have a coupon code for M. Jimmy that I can give you here on the screen and also down below. I love my M. Jimmys. They are so comfortable. This is kind of a camel colored loafer here, such a chic loafer. This is what's really on style this year, I believe, is just that chic, minimal looking loafer. Such a great one. It does come in other colors, including that trending brown, but I'm kind of liking this for something a little different than brown since I'm wearing so much of it. Speaking of brown, my next one is also an M. Jimmy, and this is a kitten heel, of course, sling bag, and they're continuing to trend this year. So this is my really elevated shoe for my casual looks. Now, this is not something I'll wear with dresses necessarily in the fall, but this is my elevated shoe for my casual outfits with these pieces. And this is a croc embossed brown leather kitten heel, and it is just so sharp. They do have this in a lot of other colors, a lot of other textures. I think maybe a suede as well. I do also have this in kind of a taupe shade, which works kind of nicely as a flesh tone shoe for me, so I can highly recommend this one. And for me, the third shoe in my footwear collection that is an essential is a sneaker. This is a surprising one here. I know it looks like a designer brand shoe, but it's actually from Talbot's, and it fits really comfortably. Now, I did kind of follow some of the reviews I read online, and I sized up in this one. I went up a half size. I'm not sure I needed to, though. It's quite roomy, but that's okay. I might wear a sock with it sometime. But this is a really cute brown suede sneaker with some little leather details here on the side, the white, sole here, white laces, really cute. And I think it looks really good with these looks. So it's going to make those looks a little bit more sporty, a little bit more casual, but because they're so on trend, it's still going to look polished and pulled together. And then of course that 10th essential that the most stylish women know to coordinate with everything else is a great handbag for the season. I went ahead and chose a brown suede satchel bag to complement everything, and just going to be so many things in my wardrobe. I will probably be carrying this on the repeat. This is a Parissa Wang bag, and it is very beautifully made. The thing about Parissa Wang is they make their bags artisanally, and with, they craft them just beautifully, but at a fraction of the price of what you would normally pay for this same sort of bag from a designer. They are beautifully made handbags. They really are. They just feel so good in your hand. Everything about this bag feels like luxury, but the price is very reasonable for a bag that you're going to carry for years. And I do have a coupon code. It's KAY12 for 12% off at Parissa Wang. So, but the point is, and I did have a second one. I think I did carry this bag also. in one outfit here, and this is also by Parissa Wang, and it's just a slightly smaller satchel in a taupe colored suede. Just absolutely beautiful. Also, you can use that coupon code there. So those are those 10 wardrobe essentials for fall. These are the things, ladies, that if you don't have them, they're the ones that you're going to be missing on those days when you're trying to get dressed. They may not be exciting, but they are those pieces that when you add them to other things, like that beautiful orange sweater, they are going to come alive for you. One more thing before you go, because next week I have my fall style guide coming out. You do not want to miss this printable, downloadable style guide, or you can just take screenshots of it on your phone. It is going to give you all the information you need to look absolutely stylish this season. I'm going to be doing one of these for every season upcoming, but this is the first one. It's only available to my email subscribers. And guess what? It is absolutely free to be an email subscriber. So if you've not subscribed to either my daily or my weekly, which just comes out on Saturday, email, then I absolutely hope you will do that down below in the description box. Thanks so much for being here today, and I'll see you again next Wednesday. Bye now.